Hope everybody's having a good Friday. Yesterday, we did a social studies video where we talked about consumers. We talked about consumers are like customers. Consumers use cash to buy things. They can buy goods or they can buy services. They can buy needs and they can buy wants. Yesterday, we talked about needs and wants. Today, we're going to be talking about producers. Producers are the opposite of consumers. Producers are the people who are selling you things. They sell you goods and they sell you services. When we are talking about goods and services today in our social studies booklet, we need to understand that a good is something that is made or something that can be grown, like a fruit or a vegetable. It's something that someone buys that they get to take home with them and keep and use. A service is when you pay someone to do something for you. So if you pay someone to cut your grass, if you pay someone to cut your hair, if you go and get your nails done, you are paying for someone to do something for you, not buying something that you get to keep and take home and use. So you're going to be hearing me use the words today. Producer. A producer is someone who sells goods or services. We're going to look at some goods. Goods are things that you buy and use. They are made or grown. And we're also going to be looking at services. Services is work that you buy or you pay someone to do for you. So I've made another T-chart like I did yesterday with the difference between goods and services. I'm going to do an example of each, and then I'm going to give you some and give you a second to think about where you believe they would go. So, for example, if I go to Walmart and I decide that I'm going to buy a television. A TV is something that's been made. It's something that I can take home, keep, and use. So a TV is a good. But if I want to go and get my hair cut, if I want to pay someone to cut my hair, then getting a haircut or going to a hairdresser is a service. You don't get to buy the person who's cutting your hair and take them home with you. You pay them to do that job for you. So a good is something you buy that you use and that you keep. A service is when you pay someone to do something for you. So I'm going to give you a couple of examples. Hold on one second. My dog needs to be let in. At school, we get interrupted with the intercom, and here we just get interrupted with the dog. I'm going to give you some examples of things, and I'm going to give you about 5 seconds to imagine or think in your head, is this a good or a service? Then I'm going to tell you the right place to put it down so you can see if you are right. So if I go to Target and I buy clothes, do you think clothes are a good that someone makes that you can keep, or a service that you pay someone to do for you? If you said good, you are correct. So I'm going to put clothes under goods. All right, I want you to think about a babysitter. If mom or dad pay someone to stay with you and watch you, good or service? If you said service, you are correct. They are paying someone to do something for them, to watch you while they're at work or away. All right, think about a computer. A computer is a good. So if you said good, you have that in the correct place. It's something that is made that you can use. What about fruit? If you said good, then you are right. Fruit is grown. You buy it, you can touch it, carry it home in your hand, and then you use it by eating it. It's not a service that someone does for you. What about my job being a teacher? If you said service, you are correct. Teachers get paid to serve others. We get paid to help you learn. What about furniture? If you said good, you are correct. Furniture is something that you buy, that you get to keep and use. It is a good. What about a fireman? If you said service, you're correct. Firemen get paid to keep us safe. Along with firemen, what do you think about policemen? Policemen are also a service. That's exactly right. I'm sure you were thinking that. All right, we're going to do two more. What about at school, the paper and pencils that you use? If you said good, you are completely correct. Paper and pencils are things that you buy that have been made that you can use. All right, last one. What about if you pay someone to walk your dog? That's exactly right. I know you're thinking it's a service. If you pay someone to be a pet sitter or a dog walker, you are paying them to come and do something for you by walking your dog. I bet most of you have times that maybe you have been a producer where you've sold something. You've made money in some way. You may have sold goods if you've ever had a lemonade stand or a yard sale where you were selling things for people to buy. But you may have also sold services. If mom has paid you to vacuum the house or clean your room, then she's paying you to do a service that helps her. So when you are working in your booklet this week with this section, you're going to be looking at this page here, and it talks about consumers, how they can buy or trade goods or services. You're going to make a list of your favorite goods that you like to buy. Maybe it's candy, maybe it's video games, things that you spend money on that are made or grown that you can use and keep. When we talk about services, we have 4 different services that you are going to draw pictures of, and you can even write about them and how they provide that service. So a policeman, a firefighter, a doctor, and a teacher are all examples of services, and you can draw a picture or you can write words to tell how those people provide services for you. Hopefully that helps you with your book. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you Monday.